Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show with your hosts LeeSilber and Ellen Goodwin. This podcast is short, fun, and jam-packed with good ideas that you can start using right away. And here's your hosts, Lee and Ellen.
Welcome to the Faster, Easier, Better show. I'm your host, Ellen Goodwin, along with my co-host,
Captain Obvious,
Captain Obvious, otherwise known as
LeeSilber.
All right, Lee. Why are you so obvious?
Well, I just think that if we were to go back and look at how certain things have evolved and realize the power we have in our hands, and I know it's obvious, it's a phone.
A phone.
But I mean, when you think about cameras and how inefficient they used to be, I mean, you used to have to, well, I mean, you could still do a selfie, but you had to put it on a tripod, have a little trigger thing.
I'm not sure selfies are like the world's best invention.
No, my point is cameras. You used to have to take the film in to drop it off and then go back and pick it up when it was developed. Think about what a waste of time that is.
Well, you go backwards even
Unless you
more.
had a Polaroid, but mostly creepy people had those.
But even go backwards from there. You had to buy the film and flash cubes.
Oh, wow, you are going back. Yeah, the instant cameras seem like so long ago.
Uh-huh.
And they are. My point is, I don't think we take advantage, and I've said this many times, and it's just at some point someone listening will say, you know what, I finally hear what he's saying. I'm going to get out my phone, I'm going to see what else can I do with this to be more efficient. Sometimes it feels like this thing in my hand wastes my time, but it can be just the opposite. It can be the best tool ever invented to make your life faster, better, and easier. Where'd that come from? I don't know.
Wow.
But I just feel like I don't feel like we as people, I'll just say me, not we, me, get the most out of that evolution of where we are today, where, you know what, it used to be you'd write something, I don't need to remember this, or I need to show, you take a picture of things now.
Right.
Watch TV, all the detective shows, they just take a picture. Remember you used to have those little cameras, you could slide them across the little spy cameras? You have that in your hand right now.
Well, and it's not just
You're a spy.
You're a spy. Spy versus spy. But, it's not just the phone that we've got. We've got lots of inventions that have really changed the way we do things, and that things are faster, easier, and better. Think about your computer. You and I went to art school back in the dark ages. And we went, and computers were just showing up. My first job when I was a graphic designer, I I ran things through the waxer, and we put them on boards. And the computer came, and how much easier is it? I mean, just put something together. It changed the whole graphic design industry. Computers are amazing. Now, you want to come up with something, you don't go to the World Book Encyclopedia and open it and try and find. No. What do you do when you don't know an answer? You
ask you?
Google it.
Oh.
Asking me is the second option, because then I'll Google it.
I know, but these are all
you.
obvious. We get that. We know that we have access to more information. We have the ultimate communication tool. I mean, think about it. You've got so much in your hand. And I'm not saying we abandon all the old ways of doing things, because sometimes they are still efficient. But how can we take this piece of equipment that replaced so many things? Imagine walking around with each of that piece. You got a compass on one pocket. You got a phone on the other hip. You got your fanny pack.
You got your address book.
You got your address book, your notebook. You have a video camera in your backpack. I mean,
a television.
It's all there.
It's all
there. Your stack of books you used to carry home. My point is, I know that we maybe haven't I'm suggesting maybe we haven't caught up with technology to the point that we're making the most of it. And so just as a little, hey, I'm sure you know this already. Smart people don't need to be told. They just need to be reminded. I'm reminding you to take your phone out and say, what else can I use this for to make my life easier? I won't even say faster, just easier. Let's just start with that.
Okay. So it's all about the phone.
It really is. I mean, there's other pieces of equipment that have made our lives, better. I mean, you've got when the new smart refrigerators tell you what you're out of.
I don't need that.
But I'm just saying there's all kinds of around
yeah.
us. But I'm just saying the one thing that everybody or nearly everyone has is the smartphone. And it used to be that people were smart and phones weren't. Now phones are smart. But let's match the two up. Smart
Let's do
people
it.
with smartphones.
Thank you for joining us for the Faster, Easier, Better show. We'll be back again next week with another episode.